Hello, I'm Anna Floyd.
Hi Anna, I just want to have a chat with you today and give people some reassurance about hypnosis and the benefits of it and how it's changed your life, and just reassuring people that it's not about mind control, all the scary things that you see on television or in shows, because a lot of that's for entertainment. Hypnotherapy is very different and very beneficial for people. So firstly, why did you choose hypnosis?
I've been suffering from anxiety for 10 years. I've been to the doctors, I've been on the medication, I've tried CBT, I've tried counselling and everything that I could possibly think of. And I'd got to the stage where I'd had enough and I needed something to sort me out. I was getting married and I just needed something to sort my life out so I could give my fiance the life he deserved, and a friend recommended Karen and hypnosis, and so I thought I'd come along and give it a try.
How was the problems affecting your life? What were you doing or what couldn't you do?
I was bumbling along on a day-to-day life, but I wasn't enjoying anything. We weren't going out and enjoying ourselves. We hadn't been on holiday for 4 years. Just going anywhere was difficult and a struggle and hard work for me. And I was dipping in and out of depression quite regularly.
Okay. So when you came along to do the sessions, how did you experience hypnosis? Did you feel comfortable, or were you wondering what it was going to be like?
I'd had some prior experience of hypnosis, but it was a long time ago. And so I had some preconceptions of what it'd be like. But once I'd started doing it with you, it was slightly different to how I'd experienced it before, and I absolutely love it. The sensation is so relaxing. It just feels like you're about to drift off to sleep, but you're still very aware of everything that's happening in the room, and you can hear everything that Karen's saying, and it's just so relaxing. And it's lovely. It's such a nice sensation.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. So there was nothing scary about it whatsoever?
Not scary at all, no.
And people don't need to be worried about it?
No, not at all.
And it's not about mind control, is it?
Not about mind control at all. Like I say, you're fully aware of everything that's happening and what Karen's saying to you. And then I absolutely adore then taking the CDs home and going and spending that 20 minutes, half an hour in my bedroom by myself, just relaxing and enjoying that sensation.
So after the sessions, how did you feel? Did you find just the rest of the day was much easier? Or,
it's lovely. You come, when you finish your session, you feel really peaceful and relaxed in your sort of state of mind, but you're ready to go out and tackle anything, and you feel so invigorated and so energised. And a lot of my problems were about travelling, and I just wanted to leave this session and go, right, come on, let's go on the motorway, let's go and try it, let's go out for the night and just see what happens, because you just feel ready for it and just really relaxed and calm and ready to take on anything.
And what changes did you begin to notice then as the sessions went on?
The biggest change was the internal thought process. I used to spend all my life analysing, where am I going, how am I getting there, how am I getting home, who's taking me, how am I getting there, and that's all gone, and I don't worry about it anymore. And the first time that I really realised what a change had happened was when I was going out to a charity ball for work, and I always used to drive, but I wasn't going to ruin my new shoes on my heels, so I gave the keys to Pete and said, you're driving. And it never occurred to me that that was going to be a problem, or that was something that I didn't normally do. It just felt so natural to just think more about my shoes than about worrying about getting to the charity ball. And that was when I noticed the first big difference, and it's been like that ever since. And we've booked a holiday, and we've been to stay over at a hotel, and we've gone and done more things in the past 3-4 months than I've done in the past 10 years, and I'm really enjoying every second of it, and that's been the biggest change.
Oh, that's great, because I remember always feeling really excited about seeing you, because I knew that you were going to tell me about what you'd done in the previous week or a couple of weeks before, and it was really nice hearing about the changes that you've made and the progress and how it affected not just you but the rest of your family too, because they can enjoy life with you.
They've noticed a huge difference, and they're really enjoying claiming to have the old Anna back, and just, you know, knowing that I'm enjoying what I'm doing, and it's not just putting an act on to pretend I'm comfortable. I am actually comfortable and really enjoying it, and it's just been fantastic.
So EFT, we've talked about hypnosis, but EFT was news to you. EFT is, for those people who don't know, is short for emotional freedom technique, often called the tapping technique. So what were your initial thoughts about EFT? Because it can look a bit strange for people not familiar with it.
Yeah, it can look a bit strange, and I've always faced things with a cynical view. And when Karen first showed it to me and we sat in there tapping, and you think, what is this doing? But you can't really explain the sensation afterwards, because first time we did it was about a train trip I'd been on, where I had a massive panic attack and ended up coming home, and every time I thought about it, it upset me, and I could feel all the feelings again. And we did a round of tapping, and the feelings and the emotions of it had gone, and it wasn't scary anymore. And the more I do it now, it feels normal and natural now. And I'll confess, I still don't quite understand how it works, but I know it does, because it is that freedom of the emotions of it, and thinking back to the past isn't as scary as it once was at all.
Yes, it sort of puts everything in the distance, doesn't
Yeah.
it? So, but you're still using EFT, aren't you?
Yes.
And it's so beneficial for, you know, all sorts of things, not just panic attacks and fears, but even physical pain. You can use it for anything and everything. So what sort of things do you still use it for?
I still use it as a top-up, really, and if I'm going and facing a new situation that I know would have sent me into a panic attack or brought all those feelings up, then I'll do a round of tapping, just to top me up, just to make sure that I'm going to be all right. And recently I was at the Trafford Centre and had a reaction to something I'd eaten, and had terrible stomach ache and very, very hot, and didn't feel well, and normally that would have sent me into a panic attack, but I did a round of tapping and felt absolutely fine again. And we managed to carry on, which is something I never would have done before.
Fantastic, because it is a tool that you've got then for the rest of your life, isn't
Absolutely.
it? You can, you know, it's with you all the time.
Yeah.
So once you've got the knowledge. So how's life compared to how it was before you started the sessions?
It's completely different. And the emotional freedom side of things is something that I never expected to experience through the hypnosis. It wasn't something I was expecting to gain. And the guilt of the life that I had in the past, and upsetting everybody and letting people down, has gone. And it's almost like I've just shut the door on that chapter, and it's finished, it's done with, and I can move on. And I don't feel guilty about it anymore, and I don't feel like I've let anybody down, and I'm just looking to the future now. And like I say, I've done more in the last 3 or 4 months than I've done in the past 10 years, and my fiance feels like he's got a different woman in the house. Because, you know, it's me suggesting, come on, let's go to the cinema, let's go, you know, I need to go to the Trafford Centre to do this, and let's go and visit my sister, and it's me suggesting it all now. But equally, he's happy enough to suggest, come on, shall we go out, and know that I will say, yeah, that's fine, and it not become a problem, and him not have to worry about putting me in that situation, because he knows I'm going to be comfortable with it.
Yes,
So
fantastic.
it's brilliant, it's wonderful.
And so is there anything that you could say to reassure people about hypnosis or EFT? What would it be? Because I do get a lot of inquiries or new clients who are very, very nervous and anxious about, you know, what it is, what they're going to achieve, investing the time and the money, and worried about any side effects, or that they're going to sort of lose control. What would you say to those people, just to reassure them?
I'd say ignore all those feelings, ignore everything you see on the telly of people jumping around the stage pretending to be chickens or whatever. It's not like that at all, and it's the best thing I have ever done, and would recommend it without a second thought, because the freedom and the happiness that you get afterwards is worth everything.
Fantastic, thanks Anna, and I'm so happy for you that life's changed in such a positive way, and good luck for the future.
Thank you.
Thank you.